What is up, YouTube? I am no longer going to be MIA, missing in action. Here's the deal. I actually had 2 weeks left of the Redbirds. My last day was supposed to be August 21st, which is a Friday. Unfortunately, when I came home this weekend to visit my friends and family and saw my grandpa at the hospital, it was real hard for me to see him in that bed. He has, about 10 months ago, he weighed about 225. Now he's about 145. So, plus without half his leg there, it was real hard for me to see that. I knew that Medicaid's only going to cover up to so many days for his recovery in the hospital. I also knew that financially, it's first off, he doesn't want to go to a nursing home, and second off, financially, it would just be too much on my grandparents. So with that being said, I called my general manager, Mr. Dave Chase, and I asked him for some advice. I said, here's the deal. I said, I got a family matter here, and really nobody at this time, with the economy and financial reasons and everything, and not living close to them, could really step up and help them. I'm like, I have 2 weeks left with the Redbirds. I don't want to go out on bad terms. What should I do? And he pretty much gave me the advice: just go to your family, be with your family, and help them out. That meant a lot to me. He said, Ryan, you're not going to get much out of being here for the next 2 weeks. You've done a great job with the Redbirds, for me and everybody. I mean, we were just glad to have you. I really think you should be with your family. I said to him, this is my general manager. I said to Dave, I said, I don't want you thinking less of me or anybody. He goes, Ryan, I only think more of you for doing this. So then I called my intern coordinator and my supervisor, and I spoke with them, and they all were telling me the same thing. Evidently, one of them had the same situation about a year ago with his father. Dave gave him as much time off as he needed, and they were like, we're going to miss you. Glad you had you here. So with that being said, I was down. I did this on Sunday. I called him. I was supposed to go back Sunday night and work. However, I didn't. I went back Monday afternoon after I went to the hospital, and I went to the office, gathered up my things, sent out a mass email, said goodbye, and went to my apartment and packed that up in an hour and a half, which I don't know how I got everything in there. I had so much crap, and most of it is cards. Yes, it is cards. It's unbelievable to say. So with that being said, I got back here, and I've been kind of slowly moving in. He is to be getting out of the hospital, I think, later this week. It was supposed to be the beginning of this week. However, I think the doctors convinced him to go back in the later of the week. So I've already talked about going back to Finish Line down here. I've been in talks with them. I don't think I'm going to go back for about a week now, because I do want to be here his first week helping him out. That's kind of the reason for me being here, is so he can rehab, and I'm more concerned about him falling or anything like that, breaking anything, trying to do too much. So with that being said, I prayed a lot on him. I'm glad that he's safe now. Glad that he's going to be coming home, that I'm here for it. My parents are proud of me. At the same time, they were concerned about my internship. Pretty much, I've done what I had to do. I busted my butt for the time I was there. I put my time in. I met the right people, and following this graduation this December, I should be have a couple options now for my time being there, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the people that took a liking into me, saw my potential with very little time there. So thank you to the Memphis Redbirds, as well to Mr. Dave Chase, who has been the most unbelievable person I've ever met. He has taken me under his wing, and unbelievable person. I'm just grateful that I have the opportunity to have, and I'm grateful that I am actually in this situation to where I can come back and help them out. So the good part is that they actually live in Cape, where I go to school at. So school starts in 2 weeks, and I only go to school 2 days a week right now with my online classes and everything. So very happy about that. My job sounds like it's going to give me hours, and pretty sure they're going to work with me as far as if I have to rush home for any emergency. My job's 5 minutes away at that. So for the meantime, I'm going to be here helping them out. But like I said, I'm moving in. I actually am in one of their spare bedrooms, trying to make it look more of a guy's room than a spare guest bedroom. But with that being said, I am going to actually be able to finally go through a bunch of my cards I've had. I have not had time for that since being in Memphis. I was working a lot of hours. I'm going to probably bring back some mystery packs. I think I'm going to work on those. So if you're one of those guys, or several of those guys or girls that like my mystery packs, I think I'm going to be bringing some of those back to move some stuff. I'm going to be doing that exquisite group break either tonight. Today's Wednesday. It'll either be tonight or Thursday night, the latest. I would like to get that 2006 Exquisite Football Rookies case in. Yes, I've had that. I have not had time. You know, I thought I was going to time, but it just kind of just didn't work out. That's going to be $42 a spot. There are 30 teams. I'm taking out 2 teams, but there's only 28 spots selling. 2 spots are going to be free spots. I'm only selling 28 spots. 2 spots then become free. So if you buy a spot, you're automatically entered in to get one of the free spots, or if both, depending on how many spots you take. So it's $42 a spot. 2006 Exquisite Rookies football case. I have that. It'll either be Wednesday night or Thursday night. It's looking more like Thursday night, but then again, watch for my vids. Since I am back and I am actually not working at this time until I get back to finish line, I have a lot of time on my hands, which has been a little unusual because I'm used to working 15, 16-hour days. I have been finding myself kind of bored from time to time. So I plan on going through a lot of my cards today and tomorrow, going and see what I got, making mystery packs, all that stuff. I'm going to be doing more vids. I actually, like I said, going to be starting work here in a couple weeks. I'll be able to actually make money, plus I get my student loan money back. So I plan on kind of getting back into the card kick a little bit. As far as group breaks go, I'll get back eventually into them. As far as how much, it won't be 2-3 times a week. It may not even be once a week. That'd be kind of like a random spur, maybe once every couple weeks, maybe once a month. I don't really want to put a whole lot of time into it. I've had fun with it, but you got great guys like in Nepal, The Truth, Thundering 24, Rick Nash, All Star Sports, who else is doing tripod group breaks with Weaver and all them. I'm trying to think who's all doing breaks now, that because I have not been able to come around. G-Man 9172, I believe G-Man TD2 still doing them. I'm just trying the Pack Ripper, AR Platinum. Definitely those guys are, you know, traditional, and I like it. Pack Ripper was one of the first ones I got really big into doing. I believe Army might be doing some. I don't know, guys. I don't know who's all doing them. That's kind of the guys I've seen that have been doing them. There's been a couple other guys, but I can't really, you know, remember off the top of my head. So if I didn't say your name, sorry. But traditionally, you know, for the most part, you got Nepal and Truth are going on several times a week. There's your fix there. The other guys are spurs. I would like to cut down and eventually come back and do them in spurs. I just don't have the time. I would like to really focus on school. I have a lot of priorities. I would like to focus on my job, other things too. I got really big into this. I had a lot of fun, but it put a lot of stress on me, and it put a lot of time that I had to focus on this, getting stuff shipped out, getting stuff ordered, all that stuff, rather than the things I should have been focusing on in my life. So still want to do it. I'm still going to do it eventually. You know, I got to put other things first though. But I am going to be glad to get back. I'm going to be glad to actually have some money to be able to do stuff like that. My Daniel Descalzo PC has since stopped. I can't find anything else because I have it all. So sorry to make this a long vid. I just was kind of saying I'm, you know, officially going to be back doing vids, going on blog TV, all that stuff. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad I'm in the opportunity to be here for my family. I'm glad that I can do those things, and definitely glad to be back on here with you guys. And if you're wondering why is he wearing Cardinal stuff, because everybody gets on wearing all their teams and everything. I was like, you know what, I've never really done that. So let's make a vid wearing all my St. Louis stuff and showing you the background back there. So that's all I got, guys. Thanks to all my supporters. Glad I have a great following. Like to do a lot for this community, and glad I have you all here. Glad you all are subbed to me. We're approaching 1,000 here real soon, so I'm really looking forward to that. And that's all I got, guys. So thank you for anybody giving me prayers in my family. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that I'm here to do so. So that's all I got. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys around on YouTube and blog. Peace out. Let's break it.